Bloody pancreas. Wanna try? No, no thank you. I do not want to try. The penultimate episode, episode 9, Nothing Lasts Forever, also written by a lady. Straightforward, this episode was disgusting. People eating organs, a lot of blood, a lot of surgery, a lot of close-ups that I didn't need. Truly horrific. That's literally how we open the episode. Someone getting cut up. Graphic doesn't even cover it. So these surgeons are putting the organs on ice, and these aren't just any surgeons. Oh no. This surgeon licks the bloody pancreas. Yeah, we had to watch that up close and personal. Up on the roof, there's this lurking girl. She looks really determined and badass. Suddenly she's swinging down, running up in there, and she's saying a bunch of Bible verses and like staking people through the chest and like fighting them, hitting them over the head. Then we see that the cooler with the organs gets dropped off at the hospital with the words, "I will repay" on it. And the lurking girl is like chilling behind a corner. Did you drop the organs off, or did the surgeon who escaped drop them off? Unclear. So then we see Scully in a church taking communion. Bread, the wine, dips her finger in holy water. I don't know why, but Scully in the church, I'm living. To be fair, Scully doing anything I'm usually living, but like Scully in the church gets me. She's just been through so much, and the fact that she still has her faith, I don't know, I just think it's really beautiful. And I think some people really discount the religious themes that often play through the X-Files. The whole show centers around the idea of I want to believe, and that transfers to Scully and her wanting to believe in God and her wanting to believe in a higher power, just the way that Mulder keeps his faith with the paranormal. So Scully in a church, God bless. I probably did that wrong. Then Mulder and Scully are investigating the crime scene. There's these two cops on the scene. None of the cops ever want Mulder and Scully around. They have a reputation at this point. They're like, we know what you do. You come in and you fuck it up. But they're just like, we're gonna fuck it up anyway. Mulder goes on this rant about how the murder weapon should have been a wooden stake made of all the trees that formed God's cross. A very Mulder-like rant. Puts me in the feels. The cops are just like, you win. They don't even put up a fight. We're out. We give up. Scully's like, you did that on purpose. They go into a very Mulder and Scully banter over the case. Mulder's in prime form, theorizing on the motive. So Mulder pulls out some glasses, which, Gillian's glasses. Totally Gillian's glasses. Go look it up. It's a thing. And he and Scully have a really cute moment over them.
Called progressive lenses.
No need to get defensive.
You guys, you're just so cute. She kiss. And then now that he has the glasses on, he finally sees that this bitch has her haircut.
Did you get your haircut?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. Oh my God. We're still not gonna explain why the hair is cut, but you know, at least we can acknowledge it. Fine. Sure. Then we cut to the badass girl. Her name is Juliet, and we see that her mom is weeping over a picture of her sister. Then we cut to this bitch blending up organs. No, she's clearly in a sex chamber. Full view of the sex chamber. People are laying all over the place. These two people who are like sewn together. And then we see this like 1960s looking woman who's watching herself on TV. And we're starting to connect the dots here. This bitch doesn't look old enough to have been on a 60s TV show. Does drinking this blood shit keep these people young? And I feel like this isn't a terribly original concept. Don't know where I've heard this concept before, but I feel like it's definitely a thing that's out there. Drinking human blood or eating organs with special nutrients in them will like make you young and beautiful and live forever. Still a cool idea for an episode. I'm just saying. I think it's out there. So then we're back in the church and Scully is lighting candles. She and Mulder are talking about the case. Good MSR bullshit. They're trying to figure out who would be taking the liver. Scully's just like, I don't think it's an X-File. Mulder's like,
God help me. I'm sorry.
Get it together. And then Scully says that Mulder can wait for her or they can catch up later.
I'm gonna need some time here. I can meet up with you later, or you can wait for me.
You guys spend all of your time together, don't you? It's just so sweet. Then Juliet shows up and she ends up talking to the priest, spouting a bunch of crazy stuff. If anyone ever talked like this in front of me, I would be like, I think you need to go see someone, like a mental health professional. Church is not gonna save you now. And back at the crazy house, wild bitch is like cutting people's hands open. Then she starts freaking out because some of the organs are missing. She confronts all of these weird sex people that are just lying around her house, and it seems like she's fixing them, feeding them these organs, bringing them back to life or making them beautiful or like whatever. And I guess the attached doctor all behind it, he's the one figuring this shit out. And we're back at the church and it turns out that Mulder did wait for Scully. So they sit there talking in the pew. Scully tells Mulder about how she started to believe in God. She tells him this story about how when she was 4, her brother got sick and how they were praying all the time, but after a while she just started praying for a puppy, and then they got the puppy that Christmas and she thought it was a miracle.
I was praying for a puppy. When we got got one at Christmas. I thought God had performed a miracle.
I finally know why I'm not a Christian, Scully. My parents never got me a puppy.
Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm mentally unstable. Scully has always been a dog person. Dog people. They're honestly just so cute, I want to die. Then Scully ends up pulling out the quarter from season 10 that Maggie gave her before she died. Shout out to Maggie Scully, she deserved better. Scully says that she wishes that she had Mulder's spirit or drive, this thing that keeps him going, and Mulder says that everybody just has the choices that they make. Good old classic esoteric X-Files dialogue, and I'm here for it. Then Mulder and Scully are walking through the rain under umbrellas, and they look so pretty. And Mulder notices that 3 of the bars from the church are gone, and they're in the same bars that were used to kill the people. So basically someone is literally killing people with the church. If that's not playing God, I don't know what is. Back at the crazy hut, the head bitch ends up cutting the throat of the girl who's attached to the doctor because she basically needs to eat someone or she's gonna get ugly. Basically what this all boils down to. Mulder and Scully arrive at Juliet's house to see if they can look around, find anything, and Juliet gets like really defensive. My sister hated us. Like she went to join a cult. This like big act to make them go away, and Mulder calls her on it. He's like, bitch, I think that this is what's going down. And Juliet's like, my god, that's totally what's going down. Like, get the fuck out of here. Cut to the crazy hut. The doctor starts going on and on about all of this reverse aging mumbo jumbo. He leaves to go find the organs for her. Then one of the sex people gets up and is like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for you. You made me happy. Time for me to make you happy. And she's like, no, 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 honey. Because you were gonna kill yourself for me, I'm gonna sing you a song because that makes up for it. Everybody in this house is insane. So she gets up, she's got this freaking setup, starts singing, and the guy still kills himself. And everybody's just like, yeah, ripping out his organs while he's like choking up blood. It's too much. Take it. That bitch just keeps on singing. She doesn't even blink. This is normal. Everyday life. People be killing themselves for me. Y'all got issues. 20 minutes of the episode are left. There's not a whole lot that's happened, but I will say the main actress cast as Barbara is like super captivating. She's a great actress. Her character is developed enough for me to care a little bit if we're not going to see tons of Mulder and Scully. Head bitch calls in Olivia, Juliet's sister, and she's like, you're gonna be the new girl attached to the doctor. Like, get ready to be pretty. You in danger, girl. Mulder and Scully go up to the apartment where they think the organs are. End up talking to the supervisor. It's like, yeah, this old bat like lives on the 4th floor, but like I've never seen her in all 7 years. Scully's like, that sounds like a load of shit. And he's just like, it's for real. And then they're showing up the doctor to Olivia, and let me tell you, it is revolting, disgusting, so gross. Mulder and Scully knock on the apartment, just like creepily opens, and Barbara emerges from the shadows and like, oh, what? You don't recognize me? Scully's like, homegirl, we are looking for a much older woman. She's just like, oh no, but it's me though. Girl, if you didn't want to get found out, why would you be bragging when you know it's like totally illegal? So we learn that this bitch is Barbara Beaumont. She used to have a show. She's like a psycho old bat, except young. She's like, it's so dark in here because the sun kills your skin. And to Scully, she's like,
you should be careful, darling. It's not already too late.
did you just insult goddess that is Dana Catherine Scully? Get out. Then all of a sudden people jump out and they're attacking Mulder and Scully. Scully gets pushed down the shaft and we have to wait a whole commercial break to see if she's okay. Mulder runs down and is looking for her, and he encounters Doctor and Olivia attached to each other. Starts rambling and rambling, and then Juliet just comes out of nowhere and smacks him down and that take care of them so that Mulder can go look for Scully. Mulder goes and looks for Scully, finds her in the trash. He literally pulls her out by her feet, which is really funny. He's like, bitch, you stink. She's been through hell. At least make sure she's like not broken. Then we find out that Olivia is now safe and now her mom is praying over a picture of Juliet. So pretty much you just traded one sister for the other. Good job. And then Scully's back at the church and she's lighting her candles, and her candle goes out as Mulder walks up and she's like, it must be a sign. A sign of what? What is it a sign of? We're only looking for good signs here. This is the second to the last episode. I can't handle any bad signs. And Mulder goes to relight her candle and I'm like, I'm gonna die because you guys are just so cute. Then Scully goes and talks about like what the candles mean to them and that it's not like a birthday wish. You can't just like make a wish on the prayer candle. It's more like a meditation. Then Mulder says that he doesn't believe in God, but that he believes in Scully, and by like transitive property bullshit. Scully and God and belief and all those good things, they're all the same thing. That's why they're so good together.
I may not believe in God, but I believe in you. And therefore I speak to him through you. Through the transitive property of equality, if A equals B and B equals C, therefore A equals C. Reason and faith and harmony. Isn't that why we're so good together?
Are we together?
Are you together? Are you together? Are you? And Mulder, like, doesn't answer. He doesn't immediately answer, like, yes, bitch. If you have Dana Catherine Scully asking you if you're together, the answer is yes. I don't care who you are. She could be talking to a potato. That potato better say like, hell yeah, bitch, fry me up, we're together. I know that that doesn't make any sense, but I'm like really in a state right now. Scully ends up talking about how she like blames herself for like William, and she blames herself for the fact that they didn't work out when they were living together. Then Mulder says something super fanficky about like this life that Scully could have had she left him in those early years, and she could have married a doctor and had all these kids. Our sister would still be alive. And this is something that people do in fanfic all the time. This whole idea of what Scully's life could have been like without Mulder. And it's Mulder always saying it because he feels guilty about the fact that because she has stayed with him, she's lost her opportunity to have all of these normal things that people generally have in life. And Scully basically says that she doesn't regret like having the life that she does have with him. And Mulder's like,
I don't know if any God is listening, but I am standing right here. And I am listening. Right beside you. All ears. That's my choice.
I'm here to be like the witness to your life, and that's been his choice, is to be there and listen to her. She whispers in his ear, and we don't get to hear what gets whispered.
That's my leap of faith forward. And I'd like to do it together.
I've always wondered how this was gonna end.
And he lights their candle. Cut to black. What? There's not enough wine in the world. So to be honest, I'm kind of too worked up to figure out what it all means. Sure, it means something, and I'm sure it means a lot. I don't know, especially because I don't trust next week. Don't trust them to wrap this up properly. I don't trust that this actually means anything. I'm sure someone will write a very good fanfic. All gets explained to me because these writers are dicks. And yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it. I don't feel good for next week, you guys. It seems like Mulder is going to end up going off on some mission, save William, or like William's gonna die, or like Mulder's gonna get shot, like Scully's probably gonna die. You know, Gillian's not coming back, and they probably wrote themselves away to continue the show without her if need be. Mulder's like, I always wondered how this would end, and I'm like, you know what? Not well. Which is really a shame because like I'm new, but a lot of you guys have been around since the beginning, and you don't deserve that. I don't really know what else there is to say. I'm very happy about all of the dialogue moments in this episode between Mulder and Scully. I think that those are super great and super strong. I wish there had been more of them. Mulder and Scully are always what makes this show great, and the paranormal plot lines and the side characters, when done well, have enhanced it, but those things aren't being done very well anymore. This episode, I liked the characters, but the plot was a little one-dimensional. The X-Files just keeps making the mistake of not leaning into Mulder and Scully enough. Whatever, you guys did a better job this season. I hope the finale isn't riddled with side characters and bullshit plot, but I'm sure it will be. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week for our last vlog for season 11. If you haven't seen last week, go check it out or subscribe. If you guys have certain episodes of The X-Files that you'd like me to review, leave them in the comments. I'm probably going to keep doing episode reviews here and there. People have been asking me to do the whole series, and I'm like, bitch, that's 200 episodes and definitely not happening. But I definitely love watching The X-Files, so I'll probably still be reviewing episodes. I'm also probably going to be doing other non-X-Files related videos. If you guys have questions for a Q&A video, something you want to see, leave me a comment, tell me about it, come find me on social, let's chat. Bye, thanks.